Yep, and we are right back in this dark ass scene. Got my girl Meili out here absolutely choked out, spit foaming out the mouth, snot bubbling out the nose, just in an overall horrible position, bro. Subaru, you gotta reset this timeline ASAP, bro, and just restart. Oh, right, and we had this, this message to self. All right, so the theory that I'm going to posit here, I think this might be kind of crazy. Last episode, I thought this might be like some split personality shit. But honestly, I don't think Subaru would do this to himself unless there was an entirely different version of himself. Maybe like corrupted by the miasma or whatever. However you say that shit. Miasma. Part of me thinks that this is a diversion and that someone else might have put this here to like throw him off. You, what the hell are you? Yeah, okay, so he's back in his early season 1 tweak outs, bro. You know when niggas tweaking out if he got his foot sticking up at this angle? How does your ankle even do this? This shouldn't be physically possible. Subaru, relax, bro. Breathe. Breathe. It's gonna be okay, dog. This wasn't there. This will Yo, we got, damn, he was smacking the shit out of his hand. He got his shit bruised. So we have an elephant in the room that we have to handle, because either you're going to reset this timeline or you're going to very soon be accused of murder. No, well, I was unconscious. Did Natsuki Subaru come back? See, that's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking, but I don't imagine Natsuki Subaru, the one that we had at the beginning of the season, coming back and, you know, slicing his shit open, because that's what that was, right? Was this like pin marks? Was this blood? I read this as like scarring, right? I read this as like, you know, I kind of got to speak around the words or else YouTube finna fry my shit. But I read that as he dug that into himself. And I don't think Subaru would do that to himself. So Natsuki Subaru killed Meili, carved the evidence into my arm. That, I feel like this has to be a diversion. All right, he hid the body. Is this not horrendously dark? So is he about to actually, I thought he was gonna, you know, boom his shit and reset the timeline. But is he about to, like, I don't want to say play it off, but he's about to continue this timeline like it, not like it didn't happen, but basically hiding this. So it's a classic mystery trope for the detective to end up being the culprit. Yep. Oh, yeah. Caught his ass. Yo, Subaru, lock in. Immediately caught coming out the room is crazy, bro. You got to do better. Sorry, did I spook you? And we already know he's a horrible liar, bro. I was surprised, but only because it was so sudden. You sure you're okay? You're still feeling a little out of it, aren't you? For some reason lately, I've been finding myself staring at you a lot. Yo, why are you trying to spit game the Subaru? Nah, Amelia wouldn't even have ulterior motives like that, bro. She just speak her heart, speak her mind. Good shit, though. Subaru making more progress than old boy ever did. About Meili, uh-oh. And he immediately gave it away with the face. It might be a bit soon, but if we make it back from here safely, you want to adopt her, don't you? I want to do right by Meili. I want to at least get her out of that underground cell. That shit was wicked, bro. They had her in the dungeon with a bunch of stuffed animals. Let her live a normal life together with everyone else. So yeah, basically adoption. Add her to the, I'm not gonna lie, Amelia low-key building up an OP-ass crew of butlers and maids, bruh. We already got Frederica in the mix. Now we gonna get Meili in there? If you're troubled, then I'll be troubled right along. He don't know how to handle this, bruh. Like, you know what I mean? Old Subaru, he kind of like a little cool now. He knows how to handle this situation, play it off smooth. Look at him. Look at his hands. You can tell this is Subaru. This is freshly isekai. He's never been touched by a girl before. Whoa. Subaru not ready for this, bruh. Subaru not ready for this one, bruh. Yo, I know my boy old Subaru in the fucking pocket dimension, wherever he is, mad as hell. Amelia-tan, what about me? Face ass. Do you understand? That man never got a lap pillow. No, I'm not gonna lie. Him getting that lap pillow was like genuine development in how he acted towards women, bro. He really chilled out after finally getting that lap pillow. My heart isn't mad at all. I'm not gonna lie. Nah, I don't care what the author says, bro. Amelia be flinging game on the low, bro. She knows what she's doing, bro. I refuse to believe this is just like, oh yeah, like, nah, this is just how, nah, she's flinging game on the low, bro. She knows what she's doing.
Hey, if you're enjoying this video, you should consider checking out my Patreon, where I have my full unedited reactions for videos like this one. I'm also offering seasonals that we don't cover on the channel and Patreon exclusive content. So if you want more content or just a way to support the channel, check it out.
About to finesse this nigga into literally admitting to murder. He's not gonna say anything though. Here come this hating ass. Yo, Rom, stay. What's good, Rom? You kind of ruined the moment. Look at this nigga Subaru, mad as shit. Balling his fist and shit. Come to the third floor library. Uh-oh. Okay. What happened in this library? It certainly isn't good news, in fact. What does that say? Okay, bro. Okay. Look. I'm gonna let it slide because it's like... I'm gonna let it slide because we gotta tell the story. right? You know what I mean? We got to progress the narrative forward. But what are the fucking odds in an infinite library of books that 3 times now we have run into books of people that we know? In a book of someone who freshly died. This is kind of sad though. Look how small it is because her life was so short compared to like a full adult. They're like, oh wow, that's actually smart. Like you can see different books have different lengths because of obviously the length of the life. First of all, this is a crazy peep from Beatrice or Rom, whoever found this shit. Second of all, if someone reads this shit, it's over, right? Subaru is getting smoked. Subaru is going to have to read this shit himself and then role play like something different happened. Beatrice, have you read this book? Look at it. He knows it's over. The books of the dead must be handled with caution, in fact. And first, if this really is the book of the Meili we all know, she's dead somewhere in this tower. Emilia, come on, play 2 + 2 together. Subaru was just tripping over Meili. You were just outside the room that you saw him suspiciously walking out of. He is lucky of all the people that walked up on him, it was Emilia. Because she's probably the only one. I don't want to say Emilia's not smart, but she's a little naive. You know what I mean? She probably wouldn't even think that Subaru would be up to anything wrong, even if all fingers are pointing in that direction. Wait, did Betty read the book and she's trying to cover for Subaru? That's what I'm thinking. And maybe she wants to give him a chance to explain himself. I don't know. What's good, Shala? Something happened to ankle biter number 2. Number 2 ended up dying. She said that shit mad casual. Bro, she hitting the casual. Oh, man. Nigga, this some shit you do when you're relaxing. Oh, a child died. I would suspect her, Subaru. If you're really smart right now, you're going to start trying to angle the blame towards Charlotte. Let me chill though. Why am I trying to be an accomplice to Nubaru's tweakery? Let me chill. Well, it can't be helped. Okay, this nigga, hey, he playing it nice though. He playing it smart. He noticed that this is a good time to get heat off of him to establish himself as someone who quote unquote cared about her. Charlotte, don't talk like that about Meili. Face ass. Instead of that, wouldn't it be quicker to just read number 2's book? Yeah, now Subaru got to be the one to read it. If you read the book, Master, you'll definitely find out why number 2 died. Yo, Beatrice knows something we don't know, because why is she looking at me? Does Beatrice hear me being Subaru's accomplice? My fault, Beaco. I suppose you don't understand the full scope of what's going on here. That's a good lock-in. That's a good lock-in. That's a good lock-in. Okay, Nubaru, it's weird. He's reaching the same sort of places that Subaru was at, but in a much darker way. Like, he understands the lock-in now. This is a season 3, season 4 Subaru level lock-in. Run that back. Look at it. All right, he's shocked. He's shocked for a good 2 seconds. Lock-in. Good shit. Someone must read it. Subaru and Julius are the most qualified, in fact. Who knows? It could just be, you know good and damn well, Natsuki. You know good and damn well this shit not a mistake. You playing it clean, though. I respect it. I like the sort of subtle, like, expression on his face where he knows he's in the wrong, bruh. Or quote-unquote in the wrong. To be fair, he's not actually in the wrong, right? He still doesn't know how or why he murdered Meili. All right. Crack that book open, my boy. Here I go. All right. Let's see it. And I mean, we kind of know Meili's life a little bit, right? She kind of told it to us. So I guess now, was that like foreshadowing to this scene right here where we get her full life? Is this Meili? What the hell? So she was born, or when she first gained cognizance, she found herself alone under a tree. Okay. Without knowing any words, she couldn't know how to grieve. That's a sad ass line right there. Oh shit, here go one of the mob beasts, huh? These were the ones that were attacking Subaru. Right, she can control mob beasts, so the mob beast helped her out. The woman was supposed to lose her life to the fangs of a beast. Instead, she was raised alongside them. Look at her over here in the den with baby mob beast. That is sad as hell. Holy. Did she have to eat? Oh my God. Oh, shit. She had to eat like a fucking wild animal. Wow. Having learned how to live, the woman no longer thought of... Was she running on all 4? Yep. So she had like a dark Tarzan story, basically. Hey, she moving. Her ass moving, though. She learned the laws of the wild through daily life. So she literally used to be feral. And she can control mob beasts, though, so she can get that... Yeah, became the queen of the jungle on some shit. Nice. So how did Elsa hear / find out about her? Did she just pick her up, grab her, and just live her life? I'm assuming she grabbed her up for the purposes of, like, you know, the mission. Maybe there were rumors about the Beast Girl or something. I don't know. Was Elsa like her mom on the low? Her older sis? She's forgotten how to grieve, how to fight, and even how to live. Damn, yeah, she was going through it. Oh yeah, cause now she's bought into the human world. She doesn't know nothing about it. She's and learning about the human world from 𝙏𝙖𝙡 crazy ass is probably no wonder she's so fucked up, bro. She was literally raised by wild animals and fucking 𝙏𝙧. I don't know which is worse, bro. Being raised by 𝙏𝙧 might have you become a worse creature than being raised by literal mob beasts. Who is it? Was that Lust? Come on now. No matter how many lame excuses you come up with, I won't give a shit. Fuck, I forgot Lust can just transform you into a fucking thing. I remember saying this last season, bro, or I remember thinking this last season. Of all the archbishops that I wouldn't want to fight, Gluttony, you can eat my name. I don't care. Fucking Sloth can invisibly rip my guts out. I don't give a damn. But I would not want to be turned into a fucking ant or a mouse or some sort of creature by Lust. The idea of this, like, we gotta frame by frame that shit, bro. Look at what she did to her. Just look at that, bro. Turn her ass into is she turned into a baby bird? Like, what is that? Yeah, she grew wings. Oh, a roach? Grieve for my, you know how existentially terrifying this must be. I don't even know like what happens to your consciousness in this scenario. I'm assuming you keep your sentience though, because when Lust transforms into dragons and shit, she still, has sentience. She can still think. So I'm assuming this is like some super existentially dreadful shit where first you feel your body physically contorting, which is already probably painful enough. But then you find yourself like turned into a form that is no longer human. Shout out 𝙏𝙖𝙡. And like imagine the dysphoria, bro, you have of just becoming a big ass roach with a human consciousness. You don't know how to move your body. You don't know what you're feeling. You're taking in all these sensations that don't make any sense to you. And then she got the nerve to look at you talking about grieve for my sake. What do you mean by that? Well, is she turning her into, whoa, hold on. We gotta open the dialogue. If I'm assuming she's just over and over again turning her into various different beasts, I feel like we have to open a dialogue. Is this the worst fate we've seen in ReZero so far? I'm taking Subaru stairs over this. I'm taking Subaru rabbits over this. Return by death, low-key, I don't know, man. It depends on how long she was going through this transformation shit. If this lasted any longer than a day, if this lasted any longer than a couple hours, I low-key think I would rather take all of Subaru's suffering, at least knowing that it'll be over. Because, okay, we know she turned her to a roach, then an anglerfish, and then a big-ass leech. Wait. So I'm thinking she, for whatever reason, made her live as all of these different creatures. Time and how long did this last? Multiple questions. One, how long did this last? Two, how did Meili maintain any type of sanity through this? That's my question. A frog, if you're going to say you lost everything, forgot everything, and had everything taken away, then I'll just have to discipline you. What is your beef with this child, dog? She's all of the frogs? So her physical being was split up amongst all of the frogs? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm taking return by death, bro. Y'all got that. Bro. Throw me down the stairs. I don't care. Have me, what's another bad Subaru death? Have me eaten by the werewolves or whatever. I don't care. After all, that is a mother's duty. Yeah, I don't know how she maintained any semblance of sanity after this. I'm surprised she's even able to talk and move around. And this is probably why, I'm not going to lie. So multiple things here, right? One, apart from being raised as a beast and then living as multiple beasts, this is probably one of the reasons why she's so connected to animals. I mean, you'd feel a lot more connected to animals if you had to live as them, okay? Two, this is probably why that prison wasn't even that bad for her for real. This is probably why she was chilling in that little underground basement. That is, imprisonment is a lot less existentially dreadful than whatever the fuck this is. Like, golly, this is gross. Stop doing whatever that person tells you to do, because besides me, no one would have enough lives to spare. I mean, it's not like you could try to kill her, bro. How are they going? That's my question, bro. I feel like Sloth was relatively easy to kill, right? All he had was his little dumbass hands. A lot of these, archbishops though, or whatever you call them, a lot of them seem like impossible to kill, bro. Hatred. Is this around the Subaru shit? Damn. Niggas think 𝙏𝙖𝙡, they see a pretty lady eating apples, bro. They think shit's sweet. Man, give me that arm, boy. Oh, she finished him? Okay, I mean, yeah, he tried to steal your shit, but damn, my girl, it wasn't that deep. For the woman who lived her whole life going with the flow, imitating others, genuine emotions were incomprehensible. Whose dumbass idea was it to give her a fucking Elsa plush? I'm not gonna lie, they need to release some Elsa plush merch though. Like, I'm really seeing some merchandising opportunities here. Now that she had lost Elsa, who would that woman imitate? Better yet, if Mother, whilst calling it discipline, had ordered the woman to die, she would have obeyed. Subaru made all of her plushies. I mean, it probably came from a good place, but god damn it, Subaru. Oh, and this one, Subaru came in like, hey, I have your ticket to freedom. Damn, so she had a short ass, her life was straight. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. It's time we start throwing her on the worst lives list, bro. Like you know how niggas, the worst lives in anime, you know, those sort of. I need to figure out how long she was tapped in with Capella. You know what I mean? Cause niggas are throwing Subaru on the worst lives in anime list, the most struggle, whatever, when really in this show where a lot of people suffer a lot, this might be the worst that I've seen for sure. Okay. So what is she looking for? Is she looking for Elsa's book? Oh, you're here too. Okay, this is Subaru. I've also got a book I want to look for. Okay, so what ended up happening? He seems normal right now. He's not tweaking. She had wanted not to be seen. She had not wanted him to know. Did she turn around and try to slime him? And then he was defending himself? You're incredibly shallow, you know. Who is this? Evil Subaru? Okay, hold on. There's something going on here. This was that same smile that Rem had talking about see if you could find me. Someone's going around possessing niggas, bruh. This isn't, or was this my 𝙏𝙖𝙡 Subaru? But no, he was reading books, he was chilling. And this looks a bit different than my 𝙏𝙖𝙡, bruh. You know, like this seems a bit more scheming, like this was planned. Don't try to flatter me, it's disgusting. Don't put on that composed face of yours, doll. Can't you even hear your true desires? Yeah, this isn't Subaru. Listen to your desires. If you do, you'll start to see a little more of who you really are. You'll also realize exactly what you want to do. Subaru, turn around. I need to see the face. I need to see the expression. Okay. No, that's not Subaru. That boy neck never had this type of action, bro. He didn't really have these type of neck muscles back in the day. Is this Betelgeuse? This is Betelgeuse, ain't it? Betelgeuse used to break his neck backwards like this. That's what I'm thinking. Wait. About what you said last night. Just how seriously should I take it, I wonder? Okay, so we know she was probably licking her lips from mimicking Elsa, right? She was talking about always imitating somebody. But was she possessed here? Or like, what was she trying to do? It almost seemed like she appreciated Evil Rue, maybe because she's just used to this cycle of being around abusive freaks. And so this right here was her reaction to that. You know what I mean? Like she low-key rock with Evil Rue about what you said last night. Just how serious should I take it, I wonder? And Subaru don't even know what's going on, right? He doesn't know about Evil Rue. And so he's like, yo, why is she acting all weird? Oh, okay, someone else is inside there. Like she activated this nigga like a sleeper agent, bro. Subaru, you can't be making this face after a little child whispers in your ear, bro. They finna start dogging you in these slander memes, bro. This isn't the right place. Okay, Evil Rue is tweaking, bro. Let's change locations. And this is where he choked her out. Sorry about this, Meili. Yep. Whoa. Asking that directly is against the rules. Who's obsessed with rules? I don't know, but I don't like this rule, bro. Yeah, and this is when he started choking her out. Oh, but wait, this is good. If he gets this information, this is kind of more information for him, right? I forgot Subaru is watching this whole flashback. That was probably the worst fucking life I've ever seen in my life. Like, holy shit. That was horrible. We didn't see a single positive event in that life. R.I.P. to Meili, bro. Subaru, whenever you spin back in the next redo, hope you treat Meili right, bro. Take her out the, you know what I mean, out that prison and like just let her be one of the maids or something. She's done enough in these 8 years that she deserves the next 70 years of peace, bro. Just let her chill. Translator's note, Subaru is using feminine pronouns. Dialogue will be color coded. Oh, is he talking like Meili? Hey, don't touch that shit, bro. Do not touch that shit. Subaru, lock in. Subaru, thank good shit, Beatrice. Amelia, what would make you want to open that shit, bro? Curious ass. No. I mean, he's living those memories. I wonder how it plays out, right? Like, when you read that book, do you live the life? You know what I mean? Does it feel like on some genjutsu shit, some Tsukiyomi shit, that you lived that whole life? Or is it just kind of like a little like speed, like flashback sort of thing? Oh, you lived the whole life? Damn, so he lived the life of being turned to all those bugs. And okay, in that case, by technicality, Subaru is bumped back up to #1 most suffering character in this show, only because he has Meili suffering on top of her own. Damn, I'm merging them in my brain. You heard all that boy start thinking, that boy start using feminine pronouns for Subaru, bruh. They done hacked my brain too. I meant on top of his own. Why is she still over here cooling it? Like shit is just over here smooth. Arms on top of the head still. Whoa. Oh no, there's gotta be some mental shit, bro. She's not actually here. She's not actually here. Yeah, he's sweet. Oh man. And I mean, this isn't even out of character for Subaru though. They're used to him having random breakdowns, right? No. Oh, she's in his head now, bro. Oh man. This is not good. Hopefully this gets reset with the return by death. So they're going to look for Meili's body now. Subaru, what do you think? Did you see Miss Meili's final moments? Why would you ask this nigga that, bro? He's trying to activate a tweak out, bro. This is a horrible question. I mean, I get it, right? They want to be able to track down where she is, but come on. Like, use your brain for a second, bro. Do you think he wants to hear this right now? You're about to, like, activate some crazy, like, sleeper agent in his mind. Her ass made the troll face. Okay, that's kind of funny. Didn't get to see to the very end. Something happened in the tower? Nah, she told him to stop the cap. Don't go up there. Do not go up there. I see your ass thinking about it. Turn around. Should I go look for ankle biter #2? Yeah, I feel like she probably knows, doesn't she? She probably has some sort of omniscient ability to see what's going on inside the tower. And maybe that's why she's trying to play it off on the low, because she's not going to snitch on her master. Shala, I'm counting on you for Meili. Oh, he tried to keep it on the slide, didn't he? He sent her some comms. He was like, yo, get rid of that. Like on the slide though. I fully understand. Yep. He slid her some little comms. Yep. And the wink. Are Meili and the others really my allies? Or are they enemies who killed me? Can I love them or not? How is he going to get out of this situation, bro? Like, I was thinking by now, maybe the memory erased arc would be over, but it seems like he keeps falling deeper and deeper into it. Maybe you should get some rest in the green room. Yeah, maybe that green room will heal up your mental afflictions right now, bro, because you need it. Patricia ass been knocked this whole time. And look, I can't even be mad at it after how much she clutched up that last episode or a couple episodes ago. I'm not mad at it. She deserves her rest. Yo. Okay, so now Meilei's his intrusive thoughts. He looked at Byaku's neck. She talking about, doesn't it seem like it'd break with just a bit of force? If you if I did that, would her Book of the Dead appear too? Good question, because she is a spirit, right? If I read it, would I also find out why they're all so kind to me? So is he thinking about doing this temporarily, then returning by death backwards? Or is he just genuinely tweaking? First of all, he better hurry up and figure something out, right? Because I feel like a lot of time is passing. The checkpoint might move past Meili's death soon. But if he returns by death to a point before Meili was dead, does he get healed from his mental afflictions? You've been cutting your hand again. It's a bad habit of yours, I suppose. Oh, so that's what you were talking about earlier. Him, can't say it on YouTube, but doing that. Yo, Meili, can we give my boy a little bit of rest and peace? Not death. Can we give my boy a little bit of rest and peace? Hey, Oni-san, have you heard that murder becomes a habit? Shit, isn't that the name of the episode, right? If I remember right, it's something a famous detective once said, wasn't it? Okay, well. Translator's note, reference to Agatha Christie's 1936 novel, Murder in Mesopotamia. I don't know who this famous detective is, but damn right, she is in his thoughts, so she can, quote unquote, hear everything he thinks. Habits, you see, they don't just go away. Look at Shala ass faking over here, bro. Damn, we ain't find her? That's crazy. We got two big ass fakers sitting down with us right now. So basically they're arguing about what to do next, you know? They're like, hey guys, we got 2 episodes left. I don't know if we can spend another one playing detective with Meili. I'm not gonna lie, Subaru, you can't even look at her like this anymore. She really ride or die for you, bruh. She literally buried a body for you, gangy. Look, bruh, she deserves all the hugs she's asking for. Like, this is... I can't even be mad at her no more. Happy family. I mean, again, I'm not saying like you owe her all that, but you definitely owe her one. I don't think Meili would want us just to loiter around either. Meili's about to pull up on his ass, watch.
Even though you don't believe that at all yourself, you say it anyway.
Patricia knows something up, bro. Go, Trisha, help my boy out. Follow him. Eat the corpse, Patricia. This is your job. You're the only one who can save us. Like, let me chill.
He told Patricia not to tell no one.
Yo, Patricia. Shh. Okay, did Shala move it? Yep, Shala got it gone. Good shit, Shala. Whoa, whoa. Uh-oh. Rom pulled up. Was Rom waiting near this? Okay, either one of two things happened. She tailed him here, or she found the body and then waited around here for someone to come check again. Holy shit. Or rather, should I call you an Natsuki Subaru's defective imitation? So that's why she's been overly hating. She could tell something is up. Do you think no one was watching you? Nope. Who saw you? Oh, that's the thing. He just gestured to Patricia. That's what you get for trying to talk to wild animals, bruh. Oh, clairvoyance. Damn. So Rom used her clairvoyance on Big P. Looked through Big P's eyes, and this is what you get for gesturing the creatures, bro. This is what you get for doing weird shit. But what this tells me that low-key Rom fucks with Subaru, bruh. Because she trusts him enough that she's not like, oh, Subaru's the murderer. She's like, this is a defective, which it kind of is. This is a defective imitation of Subaru. It's kind of, kind of cool when you think about it. What you gonna do about it? What you gonna do about it, Nubaru? Oh, you like that now? You got Rom smoking you? Murder becomes a habit. Yo, who is he feeling like, bruh? Who is he feeling like? Yeah, murder's about to become a habit for Rom then, bro. You're going to be living on through her memories. Maybe Rom kills him and he gets returned by death and his brain gets fixed. I don't know, but he don't got that one, bro.